This one might be kind of fun, Ma. Okay. Let's get these lit up. Light it up, Luna. Light it up. Still need to get, I got my extension cord back today, but I still need to get a power strip and another one.
Another power strip.
Yeah. I'm not quite where I want to be. Living in a light bright.
I like the red ones. And I think it's because, oh wow, like that. Whoa.
So bring it all the way out. We got disco ball up here. We got all, we living in the light. Hi, Artie Pants. How you doing, buddy? Oh, I should probably give you your pill. Oh, wait. What time is it? I'll wait till I lay down before. It's like another hour or so. Or 10. Because I gave it to him late. It was like 11:30 and I'm supposed to... Artie's on. Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Heoka empath. I just like having these little talks on the way I feel about things. Already had follow-up blood work done today and his liver levels are still way high. So they added an antibiotic to his Denamarin and his other liver medicine, and he has to have it retested in 2 weeks. And then if it's still high, he wants to take an ultrasound of his gallbladder, which Mr. Iski had a gallbladder issue, and he's a Virgo. Yeah, it makes sense, man. It makes perfect sense. I bet Jerry at some point in his life, I bet you he's going to have gallbladder issues because he has been so congruent with Artie's like lifespan. Like they both had knee surgery and they have the same birthday. They're both born on August 24th. They both have knee surgeries. They both like are stressed out and have like rotting teeth, you know, and I got a nice pretty smile. And we came from the same womb, you know. What happened? I learned to be a slack jaw and he learned to be a gritter, you know. I learned to process and he learned to control everything, and when there's consequences to that. I remember that dude, he used to grit Jerry, remember when he used to grit his teeth? When we lived on Manzanita, my bedroom was at the opposite end from where his room was. And one night I woke up to a noise and I had to follow it because I'm like, I couldn't, I was laying there, I'm like, what is that? Like, what is it? Is it a frog? Like, what? I couldn't figure out what the noise was. I'd never heard it before. So I had to get up and investigate, go all the way, and it was Jerry gritting his teeth. And he's done it his whole life. Yeah, I'm sure. She's had root canals, I don't know, 2, 3 of them, 4. He's only 2 years older than me, 2.5, so he's like 51. I'm not talking about him anymore. Anyway, so there's so much psychic energy, you know, and he's a lawyer. You know, people lie all day, freaking manipulate and contort reality to serve their freaking ball sacking agenda. So, where was I? I need water. We got all these fans on, so I dry out all the time. I'm always like, where's my water jug? Where's my water jug? Ma, you drinking your water? In your cup? Do you need me to fill it up again? I was talking about Artie Pants and got off on a tangent. You need some more? The Waterhouse got me for 75 cents today, sons of bitches. Motherfuckers. Anyway, so Artie Pants. So 2 weeks he has to have his blood checked again, and if it's still high, they want to do an ultrasound and suspect it's the gallbladder. And then they said, well, that's a $4,000 surgery. And I was like, oh, snap. Now that's a fine, now that's like a fine, because I had a beagle, he lived to be 17 years old. Arthur Boo.
Arthur?
Yeah. He lived to be 17 years old. Tucker, get out of his ear. Come on, Tuck. Alright, you can suck on his face, you space sucker. Good boy, Tuck. And you know, and it's like if it's his gallbladder, maybe that's been something that's bothering him a while, you know, like his whole life. Because I mean, I think he had Addison's disease. I think I have Addison's disease. That's how I can recognize it in him. Just watching how he reacts and with this like food aggression, he feels like slighted and stuff like that. It's trippy, man. Being an empath. Look at Lona. She just plopped over. Being an empath, you just get to witness all kinds of dynamics. So you're just always paying attention to weird stuff going on. Don't worry, everything that's going on in the world right now, nobody has to worry about anything. It's perfectly normal. Nothing to Oh my lawn, it's getting crazy. It's getting so crazy. So yeah, so he's only gonna be he'll be 13 on August 24th. Our Artie Pants. And so yeah, so it's like, okay. And so when I called, I started getting really heady about it. And they're so nice to me at the vet office. They're really nice. They're all real patient with me. Because I get upset, and sometimes, you know, they'll be like, you need a hug, Marge? You know? And, yeah, thanks, cool, all right. You know, they I don't know, they're cool. I appreciate them. And so, I started thinking about stuff, and I was like, well, if I spend $4,000 on his gallbladder surgery, you know, could you ask the vet, like, with other dogs his age, you know, like, how long did he have a quality of life, or did he get the surgery and 6 months later he died, you know, so, Brenda, the receptionist, she's real nice. She called me back and let me know that the vet said, okay, don't get ahead of yourself. Because I said that to her. I said, I know I shouldn't be getting ahead of myself. And I said all of those things. I said, but still, I'm in a heightened state. I'm a little disassociated because I love my dog, you know, and he said, because he's seen me like that, and he's like, just take it easy, you know, one step at a time. And I was like, okay, thank you. Brings me back to being where my hands are. And it's cancer season, man. So I can get freaking oh, I spill water all over me. I get carried away like water, like induction. I pop around from one thought to a next. Just kind of all over the place. I'm Cancer rising. I got my freaking first and second house in Cancer. I got all this activation, and the thing of it is I'm surrounded by people in their addictions and in their egos, and then I get to be reminded why I don't do what they do. And thank you for that every day. I'm surrounded by I got this neighbor, I call him Stick Boy. And he's a total scumbag, man. And he's a dime a dozen. There's these little freaking pieces of these little shit stains all over. You know, they think they're something and they're not. And they steal from people and they paint their cars black so they can cruise around at night to go to all the hot. And then he brings this shit home. And the rest of us are freaking good, you know, law-abiding, honest people. And he freaking brings his freaking stolen shit home. And like, The other day he brought home like a trailer, and his mom like freaking lost her mind. She's in the she's in the midst of freaking kicking him out. It's like it's constant drama. So today I got a video. This is Stick Boy. This is why we call him Stick Boy, because he goes out there and he gets his sticks, and he piles his sticks. I'm gonna build, and then he makes his sticks. That's Stick Boy. He's like 5'2", and he's like yelled at me. I've helped the guy out. I've given him gas money. You know, I've been really cool to him when and it took me about 6 weeks to see what his patterns were and to see what his cycles were. And I was like, you know what? Nah. And then so now, like, I go outside. I'm walking the dog. Oh, let's go. Andale, vamonos. The junkies are out. We gotta go. The junkies are out. Here come the drunks be drunks and junkies be junkies. Come on, little dog. And then I'm like, in the name of Jesus Christ, I rebuke you, Satan. Come on, little dog. I'm getting evangelical with him. Because he's got the devil in him, dude. You can see the devil in people. You can see demons. You can see wickedness. You can see how this is this morning. He was up all night freaking stealing shit. Oh, here, let me get in tight. This is what somebody that has no soul looks like. Who comes from a place that he was nurtured, but he decided to become a fucking junkie, drunken addict scumbag. And the places that he drags his family is fucking gross. And he's such a little shit. And so this is the truck he drives around illegally. But now he's painting it black. He's painting it black. You know, if you squint, it's mint. You know, and I'm sick of these fucking scumbags. They think they're running the place, and they're not. You know? I got a lot of really cool freaking... Every time I hear this song, Christy Deese, I freaking think of Christy Deese every single time, because she sent this song to me. And these are his junkie friends. This is the trailer that he brought home against his mother's wishes. And that's his junkie friends. These are his junkie friends. You know, who knows? Who knows? Maybe they broke out my window. Who knows? Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. And now he's got his trailer, and see, this pisses me off because I park right there. And so he's crowding me. He puts his shit right by me, and that's his little fucking fort. So he brings fucking and it's behind the tree now. So it's out of sight from his brother and sister-in-law's camera. So he can fucking all day, all night fucking bring stolen shit in there. You know? Because he's a fucking scumbag, and that's how scumbags behave. And it's like, how do you get these people off the street? Those are the people that need to be off the street, because they're never gonna stop. They're not gonna find fucking God. They're not gonna change their ways. I know what people are like. I just know. I changed my ways. I did. And I've slipped back, and then I've changed my ways. And just the absence of alcohol on any level. And smoking cigarettes. One day I hope to not smoke weed no more. I cut way back. I'll smoke a doobie with the homie, but like I don't really, you know, but I just consume my cannabis, and I made some CBD brownies, you know, and it helps my body relax without giving me the head stoned. And it's just real hard to get CBD flower where I live. Because everybody wants to frickin' have altered states of reality, and I just want the frickin' pain to not hurt so much that when something happens out in the world, I frickin' have a trigger reaction, because, you know, I'm already coming place from a painful place, and then I gotta deal with this fucking retarded bullshit. And it's every day, all over the place. I know it's like it everywhere, but frickin' Taos, man, bunch of frickin'... This place is a trip, man. It's in the 90s. It's so far in the past. But soon I think I might start going on outings. think I might start going. They're doing like jazz on the park and stuff like that, and so we'll see. I don't know. I don't really. It's cancer season. I don't really feel like being out much, but then I get these bursts of energy that I just want to go. So it's that fluid. You just got to go with the flow, right, Ma? How are you feeling? You look cute. Somebody barbecuing? And then I got there's this freaking, it's like, God bless this woman, my landlady. She's an Aries, right? And her daughters are Cancer. She's totally fucking up, blowing up her life, you know? Just, hanging out with scumbag dudes, and then they drink and stay up too late, and then, you call, I've had this job for 2 weeks. It's cool. They're desperate for people to work there, but I'll go ahead and call in. And then, okay, one day calling in turns into two. And then it's like, okay, do you even have a job there anymore? It's just like people blowing up their life. I know what it's like. I used to do it. I used to blow up my life. I used to make bad choices and just live just doing whatever I wanted to do at all times. And I'm telling you, the consequences of living that way are dire. I mean, just people eating what they want every day, all the time, on a daily basis, without ever going, you know what, I ain't picking that up. I'm going to skip this one, Like, probably every 3 times I'll get us something at the store, at like a little cupcakes, because it's not good to deprive yourself of stuff. But when we got the perfect ecosystem. I mean, our machine, we're already, robots run off electricity, and if you keep your body primed in a certain kind of way and put certain fuels in it, it'll drive you a lot farther in life. You'll go a lot farther in life than going around and freaking red or green chilies. I follow this page on Facebook, Taos County food reviews. Enter at your own risk. And yeah, that's what they say, because it could be, I don't know. People are freaking picky and bitchy and snobby and freaking, bleh. They can be, they're just critical, They're just critical. And so I'll do reviews every now and again for there, just because I like to go out to eat. And I'm about to try this new place, the Trading Post. It's down by the post office. I almost went there tonight, but it was starting to rain, and I felt compelled to go to Ace Hardware to get some plastic for the back window, because it's busted out, because I'm surrounded by scumbags. And that's how cowards and fucking wusses and little pussy little Hito bitches, that's how they navigate like little fucking cockroaches at night. That fucking dude, he would never come. I'd be like, hey, I would be willing in front of his mom to be like, let's just fight, dude. Let's just fight. Let's just do one fucking round, okay? I will give you a chance to freaking put your hands on me. And you know what? You probably wouldn't get one hand. You know it? He probably wouldn't get one hand, because I've studied my whole life. And people have come at me and hit me and swung on me, and I know if it's coming from the left or the right. I grab their hand and then hit them back. And that's all it's ever taken. And then sometimes, if they're real big, I'll give it to them with both of what I got. I've been defending myself my whole life from freaking dickhead assholes that don't like strong women. That don't like to be put in their place. They have no idea. And then they're the ones that boast the most about talking about respect. Don't talk to me dude, I will fucking take you, bend you over my knee, pull your pants down, and smack your ass in the fucking town square. How's that? For respect. Because I don't. Don't got it for ya. Don't got it for you, you little scumbag. Your karma's coming, buddy. Hey, Kev, man, how you doing? So, you good girl? Sisters, don't get all excited. All their little faces are turning white. Look, she's so cute. I figured out what makes mom's nail. I'm like, what is it? I'm always scraping the dirt out from underneath mom's nails, and I couldn't figure. I was like, getting all Quincy and like, what? She doesn't do anything. She just sits in that chair and pets the dog. And then I was like, that's what she's doing. She's scratching the dogs, and then the dogs have like their dirty hair scalp, their dirty dog, you know? And then that's okay. You're so cute and smart and funny. Would you like a piece of chicken? She says, why would you even ask me? This is a good girl. So you doing good today, Mom? Yeah. Power didn't go out today. When I was at the vet this morning, though, their internet was out, and I told them the story about how our power had been out 2 hours a day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then the internet was out for near 24 hours after that. So, but we had the generator, and things were okay. Things worked out. You know, Mom was cool and watching Longmire. It worked, huh, Ma? Is that Benny over there? What's happening? Is it breezy? Storms are passing through.
What?
Storms are passing through.
Hard.
They're passing. No, the storms. The weather's passing through. I don't know. It was supposed to be 91, and it didn't get there. I don't think it got there because the clouds started coming in, you know. And then like this heat wave that we were supposed to get, it ain't doing nothing. It's tapered out, you know, from 1 hour to the next on the weather app. So anyway, I guess are you getting tired, Ma? You want to go lie down? I guess I'll wrap it up. I just wanted to get on and say hi because I think there's a lot of squirrel going on. A lot of people feeling squirrely. I don't think I'm the only one that has all this. I just hope people are using their energy wisely during this period, as it's flooding through you, and you know, because like right now the propensity for escapism people want is real high. So there's gonna be a high turnover. This is one of those periods, you know. Like a lot of people are gonna die. They're gonna make freaking bad choices and shit like that. And what was I gonna say? Oh, I'm up to sets of 300 now. With my dumbbell. Yeah. I did like 5-6 sets yesterday of 300. I only did 3, and I'll do one more before I lay down and go to bed. I'll probably do one more set tonight, so that'll be 4 sets of 300. But you know, that's why I do it, is because I do it. You know, Robert. Oh, Robert Phoenix. Oh, Robert. He talked about how I heard him like 3 times talk about how he slacked off in his workout, and then dude, I'm 49. I'll be 50 next year. Come out to my birthday party in Taos in April. Everybody's invited. And I'm probably in the best shape I've ever been in, besides the fact I don't run. So like cardio wise, I'm probably not. But as far as muscle mass and strength wise, definitely the strongest I've ever been. And I don't go to a gym. I got a dumbbell, and every now and again when I'm sitting there, I think, you know what? I could be doing a quick set right now. And I do that periodically throughout the day, and I'm on year 3 now, and it just becomes part, I start getting worked up, I get keyed up, I feel powerless, I want to pound the freaking neighbor's face in, but it's illegal, and God don't want me to do that. It's against universal law, so don't do that, Marge. I pick up my dumbbell, and I do a set. And when things don't go my way in life, things don't go how I want them to go, and I feel powerless, instead of getting mad about it, I do a set. I hope more people do sets. More.